So the first time I was introduced to church, I was probably 7 years old. Going into church, I sat back in the last row. They separate the kids from the main service, so I stayed. And as I was sitting in the last row, I was just like, I saw all these people jump in, and I felt like it was a joyful place. After that night, I was just like, why are these people so happy? Where's the joy coming from? Like, what's going on? And so after that night, I had a lot of questions. I met this family, and as I got to know them, they invited me to their home, and I went and visited them and stuff. She just said to me, asked me, hey, have you been to church? Do you go to church? And I was just like, no, I haven't been to church. And she was like, well, would you like to come with us one day? And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. I can do that. And when I visited the church, flashback came of the church that I went to the very first time with my aunt. At the end of the service, the pastor was a lady, and she called people up to receive Christ. And I went up there, and I stood right in front of the lady, and she asked me, she was like, have you received Christ into your heart? I was like shy, and I was like scared, I was just like, no, I haven't. And she was like, okay. She's like, well, repeat these words. Instantly, like, I received power, and I began to get loud with my words, and I was just like, no, I do accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, and as I began to say it, my voice began to get loud. I was like, man, I have to go back home and tell my family about this God, and I need to get them on board. Like, we need to begin going to church and all of this. And but something happened. My dad and my brother, they got deported. I didn't know what to do anymore. I didn't know if it was the right thing to talk about it with others, or just to keep it to myself. I would cry at night in my bedroom, and I distanced myself from God. It was just like, God, you're not here with me. Why should I keep seeking for you if you're not with me? When all these things started happening, I felt like it was fake. I thought the church was fake. I was like, man, these people put up buffets, and I didn't want to deal with church anymore. I was just like, man, you know what? I'm out of here. I left it, and I gave my back to the Lord, and I was just like, soccer makes me happy. I just didn't want anything to do with church. I didn't want anything to do with God. I tried staying on the field as much as I can. I wanted to keep playing and stay all day at the fields if I could, just to prevent going back home and going back to all the thoughts and all, everything that was going on back at home. After that, I was like, I wouldn't mind getting paid for this. Like, wouldn't mind getting stuff, material things such as cleats and shoes. Coaches would offer me things like money, cleats, and they would take me out to eat and all of this stuff. And I was just like, hey, I like this. So I pretty much made soccer my idol, and it took God's place. I didn't really care about God at that point. Senior year, I was playing at a championship game indoor, and I broke my leg. It was just God telling me, Jonathan, use the gifts and talents that I've given you for my glory, for my kingdom. Recommitted my life to Christ, and I was like, God, for so long I've been running away from you, and you've always been there. And even though things may not go the way I want them to go, know that you're under control. So having God means everything. Because yes, not having God and having the talents but not having God is like all I can give you are results, and that's what's added. Okay, yeah, I can play for you, but listen, it's not all about soccer. It's about God. My name is Jonathan Ramos, and this is my story of how God used football to draw me near Him while He was in the center of it all. And now, this is God's story.